L. Taylor. I think I saw that somewhere. Yeah, okay. Pastor. Eubanks. Officers. All they go to make up this assembly. Version standing so beautifully. I'm glad to hear Minister Bennett give that little demonic device to remember your name, as the Lord knows I need to see your face. I know you just as well as anybody, but sometimes I just cannot think of your name, your last name. I've been trying to think of the children, because they went to school there and wanted to play basketball and all that good stuff, and just won't come to, but now I got it. Amen. But Reverend Eubanks. Amen. I'm so glad to have him and his family with us today. We're going to ask you to focus your attention for a few minutes on the book of Acts, 18th chapter, at verse number 22. The book of Acts, as written by the physician Luke, at verse 18, the 18th chapter, at verse 22. Everybody with us? From the King James Version, we read these words. And when he had landed at Caesarea and gone up and saluted the church, he went down to Antioch. That's our reading for today. The he being Paul. Amen. We're going to try to be as brief as we can so we can get out your way. Amen? Amen. We want to use as a thought for today, which I think is going to be real appropriate. Maybe some of y'all don't like this. Get to the point. Look at somebody and say, neighbor, get to the point.
Get to the point.
I have a task to get to the point here real quick. I was listening to Minister Eubanks as he was speaking, and he was talking about church folks getting in a hurry. But you know, there's a time and place for everything. According to the Bible, you know, there's a time to be in a hurry. And there's a time not to be in such a big hurry. It just so happens that most of us Baptists on the wrong side of that coin. We want to be in a hurry once we get to church and get everything over with. But we don't be in too big a hurry to get there and enjoy the service. Is that right? We have all sorts of ulterior motives. But looking at, in order to get to the point that I need you to go with me, and I need Bible readings because some of the things that Paul is talking about and all through his epistles, I don't have time to tell you all and everything that it means. I just got to get to the point. And in order for me to get to the point, I need somebody to know what the point is. Yes, throughout the writings in the Pauline letters, you'll find that he most often than not, he will start with a greeting of some kind. Is that right? In the Bible readings. But then, after Paul got through writing his greeting, whether it be just a few words, or whether it be something of eloquence, Paul will then get to the point. Is that right? Well, when we have a greeting, it's a salutation. Used when we meet some folks. Or it could be an opening address in a letter or a message. And a salutation is an expression of a greeting from one person to the next person. Is that right? You know, I believe we got some witnessing here that you don't have to try to identify yourself or call yourself out, but many times we avoid people simply because their greeting and their salutation is so long, and we don't want to be bothered with them. Is that right? We got some folks that are so chatty. When you talk to them, that you can't hardly get to the point that if you really want to make it, when you start talking to them, isn't that right? Y'all gonna go with me? Sometimes we'll stop and say, well, I want to speak to them, but I don't